Almost.
Navi's turn to ban.
Man, they really do start these games quick. I'm trying to suck down my noodles.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds.
All right,
remaining.
I'm back. I cooked a big ass pork loin last night, so I'm just like dicing that thing up and just eating it on sandwiches. I just had it in like a little wrap. So much pork loin, and then I was just listening to currently it's Blitz. I think it sounds like Kuro, Jerax, and someone else.
Nice, update the title.
And Shane too, actually. Shane's there.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I should update the title. I'm just gonna put Blitz and Friends.
Yeah, go for it.
5 seconds remaining.
Shane PM'd me the other day. He asked if we were doing a hub, and I was like, well, if you could call it a hub. We're gonna have a lot of people remotely and haphazardly yell about Dota. I don't know if I'd call it a hub per se.
Put a smiley face. Blitz and Friends. Smiley face. Sounds good.
Just title it Blitz and not Sunspan.
Blitz and pro players, come here. Okay, well, we are in the Dota TV show, I tell you guys. Enjoying in the client, so you don't have to watch Andrew's cam work, I understand. I should have swapped out for you for a game, give you a break.
Yeah.
Especially because it only really matters for the Dota TV. Like,
yeah.
You can be kind of chill.
No, you're right. I mean, toggling the Moonduck stream sucks, but for this coverage, we can do whatever the hell we want. I mean, it's all good. Twitch and whatnot. But no, we got a good one here. We got El Clasico, Alliance versus Navi. I'm still slurping down the last of my noodles, but Trent, what do we got here? First pick was, man, I'm glad we talked about this earlier, because we were just mentioning how it's ignored until it's kind of regarded as a pocket pick almost.
Even in that sentence, I said, unless you're playing Alliance, because everyone's been first banning it against Alliance still. And yet, here we are.
Mm-hmm.
They let it go through. So Navi answered back with the Ogre and the Slarder.
All right, well,
interesting for the Ogre.
Well, you don't like the first pick Ogre? You are hyping up the big boy last game.
I like him in situations where he has his friends and stuff. Now it just, to me, it seems like for the rest of your draft now, you have to look towards heroes that are really nice at that, so Alliance can kind of ban some of those out. He's tanky, which is nice against like relocate ganks, kind of. They like maybe he can just be annoying, and you won't have time to like focus down on him or something like that. But he doesn't have the best like IO counter stuff. Like he's not Disruptor or Witch Doctor or something.
Yeah. I mean,
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And now like they just go Lifestealer, so like they have Feast up against him too. And now they have 3-man relocate ganks where you just infest in someone and then relocate the other person.
It's still a strong opener in terms of control, though. And you've got great stun from the Ogre, great slow from the Ogre, and then, of course, Slardar, who is presumably in the off lane, but a little bit of flexibility there. They could do, like, a, aggro try or something. I mean, I guess double melee aggro try is pretty rare, but they have some options here.
Yeah, so should be, I would say, an
coming
off lane.
into this, I mean, this is like, classic matchup. These teams have changed a lot over the years. Alliance are favorites coming into this matchup in a 1v1 head-to-head in our current state, right?
Yeah. Actually, I think Navi are, in terms of placements and stuff lately.
I saw that. I mean, I
know they
would
just
say
got
they're relatively
earlier,
even, and then I saw that thing of Secret stomping them earlier, and that makes me wonder, like, wow, is Secret just that far ahead of them? Or, like, I didn't see the game, so who knows what happened, but...
I think Navi were in really good form leading up to TI. So I feel like they can regain that because they're still the same players.
Mm-hmm.
I would hold them in higher regard as opposed to Alliance, who has been, not that they look bad lately, but just they are still a new roster. So they need to, load an EGM, of course, still there, but Jonas and Fan, Limp, and Hanskin gelling better than I anticipated. And honestly, Limp's been looking very nice. Jonas and Fan able to play. And his axe is still left in the pool, by the way. That didn't get banned out. How does that not get banned? The hell? I guess they just go Winter Wyvern for Sineko, so I guess it's not that bad. But I'm still surprised.
Yeah. One thing to keep in mind with this team gelling, I mean, it's weird not having Ake alongside Loda, but, Hanskin, Limp, and Jonas have all played, like, those three have known
5
each other for a
seconds
super long
remaining.
time, and they've
Yeah,
been
that's
plugged
true.
into that like Swedish Dota circle where they've subbed with each other. There have been times where Alliance has gone through a state of flux when people are on holiday and they kind of tap into this pool of players. So it's definitely this group knows each other. Like they're all like Han OGs as well. Like every single one of these players played Han for a while. And
Drow
did EGM play Han?
I don't know.
Was
I
he
don't
a
know
Han
much
guy?
about Han, other than
That's
that.
the one I'm not sure about. But the others are like, super Hani. Winter Wyvern Drow Ranger here for Navi. No hesitation as Witch Doctor is the third pick for Alliance. So do you like the Winter Wyvern against Wisp? That is definitely a quality support.
And also Snakeo's like signature hero.
Reserve time.
So do you just axe right now? What else is left if they don't axe? Relocate. Tidehunter's okay. Nyx Assassin is still decent. I don't think he's super good, but he's not bad. But it sets up relocates nicely. So probably Nyx or Axe, and then we're left with the mid lane hero. They have an IO. Alchemist is banned out. They could still go for some sort of a cheesy Huskar strategy right now, but I don't think that's going to happen because there's a Drow lineup on Natus and Vincere, so don't worry about that one.
This is kind of a tough pick, actually.
Storm is the go-to. It's not bad. You might get cursed though, which is kind of scary. So you have like the instant curse of cast of curse, and then you have the silence from the Drow, and then you have Slardar stun.
I do like the idea of Storm though. Somebody that's very mobile, can jump in the back line. Very irritating.
Tiny's still there. It's Limp's signature hero as well. Jeez, how did I miss that? Ooh.
And you,
Let's
that
do
could
it.
work.
Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, you could infest bomb, relocate. Alongside a Tiny. Good call. There it is.
Navi's turn to
So
battle.
probably the dual lane mid, Life Stealer, Witch Doctor, safe lane. Then we're looking at the Jonas hero here, last pick.
Axe has to be. If you go Nyx, you could get zoned out of the lane, then you've nowhere to go.
10 seconds remaining.
But then again, you can't solo any. Well, okay.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, that's a tough call. I think you have to pick Axe because. I guess they just ban it.
Let's say they ban Axe here and he picks up Nyx. Even though these supports can zone pretty well with the Tiny Wisp mid, whatever Navi pick mid, it's going to pull the attention of some of the supports. There's no way they're both going to be.
They could pick a hero that doesn't need help, like a Viper or some shit. Who can like handle Tiny IO, and then if the supports don't have to rotate mid, then Nyx can't do anything.
Okay, yeah. Are there any other heroes besides Viper that can achieve that?
Bristleback.
Ooh,
but he doesn't sync well with Drow lineups.
But especially given they already have 2 melee. I don't know about the Bristle. The Viper, though. I mean, are Navi playing Viper? Is that like even on the radar?
SCA teams are still banning it, but I don't think EU's playing it. China's still banning it. China's all about the slider, man. They're all up on the fish, man. I'm down with China right now. I think China's got a really good hold on the meta. Legion, that's good ban too. Could have jungled just as fast as an Axe, and has the overwhelming odds up against a Drow lineup. And works really nicely with relocate. Man, that's way better than an Axe ban.
Is it? Yeah. It has some potential. I think the Jonas Axe is pretty scary though. He's particularly strong on that hero.
I think he's like 3rd best Legion in the world though.
Yeah.
5 seconds
or second, maybe 2nd best now. I don't know.
I was gonna say I feel like Legion's a little hard to execute with, but with like relocates, Tiny, and infest bombs, actually it would be a really good Legion game. They could find kills left and right. Storm Spirit final ban by Alliance. Okay. So
that actually looks so tempting with the Life Stealer too.
Is the pick for Alliance?
5 seconds remaining.
Nyx Axe, Dark Seer is still in the pool.
Reserve time.
Beastmaster also still in the pool. They go Doom.
Navi's turn to pick.
The hell? Why are they dooming? Who are you dooming this game? What an odd pick.
Yeah, that's kind of peculiar.
So like Shadowblade Doom, I guess. Must be the build here.
10 seconds remaining.
I don't know what to say.
Shadowblade and Infest Bombs. Run in the back line, Doom the Drow.
Reserve
Interesting.
Take the Winter Wyvern out of the fight. I mean, It's kind of neat.
10 seconds remaining.
Templar assassin.
Viper, Razor, TA. Okay, super low armor Doom. Tiny has super low armor too. You know that the Doom can't contest, like even 1v2 Doom's gonna have kind of a hard time, so you're fine with being like this is why Storm Spirit would have still worked too, right? Because like they would have they didn't plan on picking a like I guess a contesting hero would be the best way to put it, someone who can just like go top and draw all that attention. So you knew his support's gonna be mid anyway. So Seneko or Art Style can hang out. TA is very nice here. TA is super good against.
I kind of get where you're coming from.
IO, Tiny, and Doom.
TA needs help, but the Doom is just one of those offlaners that... I'm curious how Jonas is going to play this. If he's going to go like play more of sort of like that 4-style Doom and then just poke into the lane for XP.
10 seconds.
I have no idea what
Like, is he going to roam, or is he going to stay like focused on farm, or is he going to try to focus on the lane? Like, it seems like a peculiar pick here, and one that doesn't have the most flexibility. All right, predictions.
25 minutes. I'm gonna whatever. What the smoke gank? These are hard, man.
Smoke gank by 25.
Like, what's a smoke gank kill? Does only the first guy count as a smoke gank kill, or like if you get a double kill, is it 2 kills?
I'm gonna go 3 to 5. 25 minutes sounds like a long time. Total number of smoke gank kills at the end of the game. What the fuck?
See what I mean? Like, this is hard.
I'm gonna go 5 to 8, I guess. What is the average smoke per game? Like, what do most teams average in that?
I would say, like, well, I mean, the easiest way to do the math on that would just be the cooldown or whatever, right? So it restocks. If you buy them all off the start, I would say like 7 or 8. Maybe not. 7
but that's
smokes,
just
8
smokes used. These are smokes that turn into kills.
Exactly.
All right, team with the first tower kill. Probably Navi.
I guess that's both teams combined, though. I'm gonna go with 5 to 8. That seems safe for 2 teams.
Most observer wards by the end of the game. What the?
Yeah, these are impossible.
Guess Alliance? I mean,
I picked Navi because I don't have faith in this Doom pick, but I'm happy to be proven wrong.
I mean, honestly, I feel like that last one's a crapshoot. It's more, which team do you think is going to win? And I guess you would, like, is the winning team likely to plant more wards, though? Like, sometimes I could see a scenario where the defending team is, like, constantly maxing out wards because vision is more of a priority for, like, for the winning team, they can focus more on farm, and for the losing team, they're focusing more on dodging ganks.
Look what Draw's doing. He's like, oh, did you want this camp, Mr. Doom? That's too bad. I'm just going to stand here and block it. They have the ward down, too, so you know if anyone else is coming, let's immediately run at him. Give him magnetic damage.
It's a 2-on-2 here in the mid lane. Yeah, Jonas going to take some blows.
Look how much damage he just took, dude. Doom sucks. 1 HP regen against this ogre? Like, good luck. Get out of lane.
And he went Iron Talon, first item. But he's going to be committed to farming. Yeah, you have to jungle. Okay. Well, I was thinking, like, if you want a lane, like, there could be some kind of a weird world where you're, like, double mango stout shield with Witch Doctor or something. Like, yeah, I mean,
I thought maybe they'd do that. Because, like, obviously Lifesteal's going to be fine against Slardar. So I thought maybe they'd send the Witch Doctor top with him. And maybe they'll still do that once General rotates out.
Yeah. But, so, like, if you want to stick in the lane, you can kind of deal with that, but going Iron Town, you can't even show in lane. Without boots or stout shield, you just get beat down. You don't have any armor. I mean, you look cool, but you're weaker than shit.
Yeah, TA is just... If Denny gets off to a good start and gets like a Deso, well, it'll probably be built first anyway because of how low their armor is again, but if he just like gets a fast Deso, gets a couple kills on this IO and this Witch Doctor, and then into a Blink Dagger, he's just going to annihilate these heroes.
Yeah.
Did miss a CS there, though. Come on, Dendo.
General, down bottom, he is in Strug City, man. Still level 1.
He can't even contest this, like, with an IO.
Well, he's going to try, but...
What a player.
Nice invisibility snag. Lucky of all the runes to pop there. But he's still, I mean... Level 1, 0 last hits. This is what we're talking about in terms of zone out offlaner.
What a strange pick.
They even dropped down a sentry ward here. Look at EGM. Unrelenting. He's like, you want to get near the sun?
Both offlaners getting owned here. I think Slark like is a hero. I don't know.
Doom's about to just die to
faith.
neutral. That was okay. Well, he had unreliable, so that wasn't like. I'm not sure if that was tactical. I feel like he saw that coming, but
he bought a tango.
Oh, weird, man. That was so weird.
This is a an odd laning stage to say the least.
What is happening?
And he's tough to burst down here too. Like it's actually kind of cool to have. As long as you have a support, it's fine for a TA. But like that non-stop harass and stuff from a tiny, it's obviously so telegraphed when it comes to like the tosses and stuff that you can always get off for fraction. And then like they have decent room control because they have Winter Wyvern and Ogre. So Bam is tough from Hanskin too.
Yeah. The mid lane
Top
is pretty close to break even so far. Like the CS is within 1 or 2. Seems like pretty even pressure.
I feel like Na'Vi should have just blocked this. And then just leave Artstyle to go mid. And then Doom can never come up. Like, why not just put a ward down and block off this camp?
Yeah. Yeah,
like,
I agree.
Artstyle wouldn't even have to be here.
It's giving this Doom a way to even think about some precious experience.
Oh, he did. Oh, first blood top bottom first, but Jonas advantage should be going...
Oh. Okay, I was watching top as well, so... Sladar, let's see what happened down bottom. Who actually got the first blood? It was the Lifestealer. Looks like
he
just
got
a pretty
cast
easy
and
setup.
maledicted,
Yeah.
So.
But back up top, Jonas will be chased down. Ditya Ra with those frost arrows.
Oh,
should be able to get this. Oh god, a little bit close for comfort. Denied the first blood, but still a nice setup for Na'Vi up top. This game is like oddly even. Both offlaners dying, both safe laners having a good time. Mid. Focus dual lane with a lot of damage back and forth, but neither side really able to get anyone in kill territory. Kind of a cool stalemate. I feel like you don't really see laning stages this symmetric very often.
Andrew, Ditya just had a chance. All right. Okay, whew, I got scared. He walked to the shop like he was gonna buy treads, and then he walked back, and like he changed his mind, and I was for a second, just for a moment, briefly worried that he was about to buy Midas. Because he was just sitting there and he was like, oh no, I mean I have 900 gold.
Dendi mid. Oh, he gets healed up, but he's taking tower shots. He takes some magical burst damage. He will fall. Double damage TA. Dies to the tower. Wisp for TA. I don't know if that one's worth it. Dendi didn't even get credit for the kill.
That ain't worth it.
Pretty big man up. Meanwhile, up top, Drow Ranger getting chased down by Jonas, but I think this one may go the other way. Ditya Ra, knowing his limbs here, he's got 3 points in those frosty
this neutral
arrows.
creep, though.
Uh-oh, this neutral creep's messing him up, and so are the Wisp balls. He's about to die. One more, can't get it. The Doom's too goddamn slow, but Handskid, he goes in, he finds the last auto attack, and Artstyle will chase him down. He gives him the fiery club.
Oh, did he cancel the tether?
Apparently. Or the creep, like... That was weird. I don't know. Maybe... I'm not sure what happened.
I don't know what happened either.
Sometimes if the unit you're tethering to is moving, you can get in range for the tether to be cast and then it snaps immediately like that. But usually it's when you're trying to tether like a chasing target that's faster than you and you catch them on a corner or something. I'm not sure what happened there.
Oh, either way he goes down.
Yep. And even with this Doom dying up top, Loader, #1 on net worth.
I mean, to his credit, Doom is still further ahead than the Slardar.
That's true.
General's just doing Iron Town things. Like, now he's resigned himself to the jungle. Didn't even really put any pressure down there, though. Like, Lifesteal still got all the farm in the world. So I don't know about him. And I mean, bash all one on the Doom and stuff, but same problems for the Slardar. Just Slardar's a more common hero. Like, Doom's almost level 6. Like, he's got levels. So some of his stuff has been working out.
Yeah, this is one of these this reminds me of kind of that Ice 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 style, where he's died 3 times, but he's really gotten a lot out of this. He just now hits level 6, he's got a Tornado, like, it's sort of been worth it. Now they're going to go in on the Drow Ranger. The Cask only finds 1 bounce, but with the Doom, the Wisp Balls, the right clicks, and the Scorched Earth, Ogre finds the deny. Artstyle, what a player! Ogs McGee coming in for the win. Wow, that was well timed.
Man,
that was a lot of damage coming his way. That was close.
5 viewers have received a prize for that. That's a pretty sick prize. I would like that item.
feel like 5 viewers is kind of a lot. Must be a
Pretty
lot of
sick.
people watching this.
Yeah. Shout out to you guys. Congratulations. Put that on the mark, you get your money.
Is it still, if you get an item like that, it's like signed by the match in the particular play?
I don't know. I don't even remember if I've gotten any since Reborn.
I don't think I have. It's really rare now. Like it's.
I used to get all kinds casting like Kayla Cup and stuff because there like weren't enough viewers, but you still got them. So I get like one a game. It was great.
Yeah, it used to be not bugged. It had some weird like bottom threshold. So if there were no viewers, it's like, oh, we're just racking up the items.
I've got all these like heroic. I have this awesome board that has like shadows of the past. All the old NA
Think
teams.
about like the old Dire Tide. Like you just every game you get like 2 or 3 new items. Like Jesus Christ, just rolling them in. Jonas, speaking of rolling in, he's gonna be headed to the grave. 4-on-1. The Doombringer will meet his end.
He's been holding that toughness aura too. You saw how long he lasts. Like, +8 armor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
the Ripper.
Nice one to have. Yeah, it's kind of nice for heroes like Doom. Like you get Tranquil Boots, and now you get your farming item. Iron Talon gives you a little bit of extra armor, and then if you get that extra bit from the toughness aura too, Doom goes from a squishy low armor hero to actually like moderately tanky when you put it all together.
Just doesn't have boulders though. Like he doesn't have good spells. Just has tornado. Just a shell.
Yeah, it's a lot of mana, and he has to stand there and channel it.
Did you choose Na'Vi for the first tower kill?
Take a look. Affirmative.
Excellent. Good. I would have been very disappointed in you because.
Did you?
Yes. A Drow up against the Doom. I would hope. Like, I just assumed that his lane was gonna get shit on, and Drow would get the tower. So life is good.
The exact same line of logic. There's no way a tower doesn't fall. They might lose this game and get rolled, but they should still be able to get that tower.
Exactly.
EGM, level 5 on the Witch Doctor, always a key ultimate there. Too far away. Sladar, soon to be level 6. He's on his road
Art
to
style's
recovery.
level 6, dude. Like,
General
that's how hard
is,
this life is. He's gonna be like buying the tome as the off-laner.
It's a bumpy road, alright? He's on the Oregon Trail right now. He broke a tire. His oxen, his gonorrhea. He's in trouble. But he's getting there. These creeps are going to shove past the tower. Getting level 6 is half the battle, right?
On all these rotations.
Nice sentry.
Yeah, just by the way that he moved, they're like, all right, I think he sees this, guys.
Yeah.
He was holding a smoke too on the ogre, and they would have seen that. So they're like, okay, they're looking to make a play. The 3 of them are still together. So now the Radiant, like, whenever they don't see the other 2, they're just gonna be thinking like, okay, did they smoke up yet? Like, okay, are they here? Because they know that, like, look at the way they're moving right now. This is so telegraphed. They're like, okay, we want to make a play together. Like, if they back and smoke right now, I think it's a big mistake. Yeah. See, like, what's the point? Like, you know, they all smoked.
We'll see.
Like, Drow's missing top. These 2 heroes walking around, holding each other's genitals, ready to like smoke up and attack you.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Smoking a genitalia. We'll see what happens. Loda, all by himself. Does not suspect the 4-on-1 coming, and he goes the wrong way. No, silence.
Your Quelling Blade, bro.
Easy one here for Na'Vi, but now the cleanup. Ditira taking a lot of damage. Limpy's got the burst, kills him through the cold embrace, and now Doom comes out on the Slardar. General slithering back and forth with nowhere to go. It's Tiny picking up yet another one. So a nice setup for Na'Vi, but in the end, they are punished. They lose 2 cores for the price of 1.
Yeah, they were definitely ready to respond. Loda goofed a little bit there. I think he probably could have lived, but at the same time, obviously it's a very tough scenario. It was going to be hard either way. Limp gets a Blink Dagger and hasn't revealed it yet. Yo, that was a nice TA trap. Doesn't spawn anything, but maybe they do know the Blink's there, though.
It looks bugged out on my screen. It's like on top of the trees.
Oh yeah, mine too.
Weird.
Is it like a cosmetic or something?
I don't know.
She's like special traps now, doesn't she? No, I don't think it has one.
The Immortal Weapon, does it have that?
I have no idea. I think it just makes their side blades look baller, which they do.
I like her. The shoulders that she has, gift from Time to Change Myself. That's a sick handle right there. Time to change myself. I've been a bad panda. Roche falls to the Dire, and one of the great things about a level 6 Slardar on your team, you get that amp damage, and Slardar helps set it up for the TA, also the Meld Strike, easy peasy. Dendi gets the Aegis, and he will go into a Desolator burst, it looks
I
like.
think it's gonna be Blink. He just wasn't at the
Blink.
shop.
Okay,
Yeah.
yep, there it is.
It's
Damn it.
Makes more sense with General not having his yet, especially.
Yeah. Mid lane. Uh-oh, set up here on the Winter Wyvern.
So it's level 6.
5-on-1. That actually could have been a sick turnaround if he had it.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Time death ball.
Dire's middle
Blink on Limp. Jump in, kill one person. Get an aura up on the Doom. He's building into the Vlad, as one would expect. Epic Drow lineup.
But hey, it's winter time in Na'Vi land. This snowball's rolling.
That's true. Tomes up. Level 6 Winter Wyvern. Only thing they're missing is the Blink
Dire's structures
on
are
General, and he's
fortified.
farming his way to that as fast again. Wouldn't be too surprised to see them give him some lane priority at some point, but with the Aegis, they just, like, Alliance are playing this completely correctly, though. Like, just trade, trade, trade. Like, why would I fight you when you guys have Aegis when I can push towers just as fast with my Tiny?
Under attack.
Alliance are also doing a good job reacting with their advantage. Like, they've got Blink Dagger on me now. They have relocate up that last fight. You know, yeah, sure, they lost load, but they kills in exchange. Now they're getting this tier 1 up top. They will lose the tier 2 down bottom in trade, but overall, this is really not too bad. Total tower count is 3-2. Na'Vi with the lead.
Dire's top tower
For 13 minutes against the Joust strat, that ain't too shabby.
Jonas is in risky territory considering where they all just were.
He sure is.
I'm honestly surprised he's even walking there, but he'll end up living.
Observer ward behind the tower scouts him out, but they won't go for an initiation. The Wyvern, now level 6, so we've got Winter's Curse to work with. Damn, this Ogre. Look at this Ogre build, by the way. Max Bloodlust. I'm liking it.
Oh yeah, this is the build for sure. I think this
Good
is what you
shit.
should always do. Maybe
Well-
not in your pubs, probably, but in a professional setting, it's almost always max
Radiant's
bloodlust.
middle tower is under
It's
attack.
the play. I
Even,
don't
like-
like his 2 though. In
I don't know about the value. I think putting emphasis on Bloodlust, yes. Completely maxing it out at level 1. Like, I think level 2 Ignite at 3 can be pretty fucking good in some games, dude. It's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it depends on the offlaner. When it was this Doom, like
Yes.
you didn't even need it. So it's just like
Yes,
it's fine.
That's true. Situational, but
Yeah.
yeah, I
Good
think
sentry.
I've seen some games where it's like level 5, level 3 Ignite, and it does damage, dude. 7 seconds with 25% slow.
Look at this ogre.
Yeah, dude, it's not that
He just got comboed.
He's good. He's good. He's got all that extra padding, man. You can't. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Now I see.
Oh, that's
Ogre and I
awesome.
just-
Did you see that?
Dendi, he's in trouble. He's gets up for refraction, but they've got a lot of follow-up damage. The Sentry Ward comes out. It's the end of the Aegis. Now they go. Maybe
what?
looking for the Winter's Curse. Perhaps not. They relocated out, and I'm not sure why.
I guess they thought the Winter's Curse was coming. Yeah, it's like the
Maybe
only
it was.
explanation.
I think that was probably a really clutch play. It just was kind of awkward in the heat of the moment.
I completely agree with you. In fact, Limp's now ready with the Blink Dagger and a Life Stealer. They know where the Slider went, but I don't think they can catch him. He's too slippery. Oh,
Come on,
oh,
you sneaky
Ukes.
snakes.
The Ukes!
That was actually sick. General just... He's
Just
hiding.
broke
dude.
some
Look at this
ankles,
guy.
dude. Without any ankles.
Jesse Owens over here. Jesus. Every time I see Ogre now, I hear those voices, I just think of Owen and Sheever.
Oh, I need to watch that. That's right.
You haven't seen
I
that
was
yet?
away for
My
that.
God.
No, and I heard it was the funniest one yet.
It's by far the best D&D episode we've done. It's,
Oh, excellent. That's exciting.
because, you
I
know,
was
so
looking forward
far,
to that.
we don't script very much of it. Slack's like, down bottom, Life Stealer. Yeah, that's going to be nice instant to get here for the dire. No, Armlet toggle.
Oh, Loda! Oh,
What?
no longer Loda! What a player! Heroes, no
Oh,
problem.
now Heskin and a double cast from Ogre McGee to top it off. Oh, boy.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Loda's
Coming
a god.
in,
It's
maybe
fine.
the trade. General on the run.
Doom.
Jonas
Oh,
looking for the
cancel.
Doom. He can't get it. He gets fogged. Raising that sword. The cast point's a bit too long.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
that was sick.
That was actually crazy, dude.
Armlet, the ultimate value item. Like, gee.
It's the best. It's like, it's gotta be the highest skill item in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Plays you can make.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's sick. It's like one of those things that you used to like pick Wraith King in pubs and go Armlet. If you're good with that, you can just run over people with the most one-dimensional hero in Dota. It's
Oh man, I had the funnest Wraith King game the other day. I was playing with Natus, Scant, Earth, and someone else. I forget whoever the hell you were. But they had a lone druid on the enemy team and some other tanky heroes. But do you know his crit? Like, you know how you get that bonus crit neutrals now as Wraith King? It works hero units. So when I saw the lone druid, I decided to go Wraith King because I knew about that like interaction. I don't know if it's a bug or not, but he's just critting this lone druid bear. It was so funny. He just like blew it up.
Wow.
It gives like 4 times crit damage to like lone druid bear.
Stupid.
It's actually so broken.
And probably intentional because Wraith King. I mean, no, maybe not. I don't know. Like
I
they're
don't know.
both
It's a
dumpster.
hero unit, right? Like it's a
Yeah. Like
hero
Wraith King could
summon or
use some,
whatever.
but I don't know that Lone Druid is particularly strong right now. That seems like too hard of a
It was
one-to-one
pretty
counter
great.
for no reason.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Navi
X-Valve.
smoked up. Ooh, could have a 5-on-3 here. Alliance maybe in
3-day
trouble.
crush.
It gets broken, but General, he whips it. He doesn't hit any of them. Oh no, but Loda taking huge damage from Dendi. He jumps inside, and Beth might be enough to save him. Now the relocate, and perhaps the turn the other way, but Ditya still pretty much unchecked, laying in the frost arrows. Doom's already been used. Shadow Amulet coming in handy. Witch Doctor, the only one dead so far, but now Limp jumps onto the Drow, and they'll go 1-for-1. Dendi comes back in, Crush this time, sets it up onto Doom, and now Limp on the run. Tosses a creep back in, the fourth Culp will die, and Limp will follow shortly after. It ends up being a good fight for Navi, a 1-for-3, almost a 1-for-5. The 2 surviving heroes on Alliance, very low HP.
I can't believe they just won a fight where they whiffed the first rush and solo winner curse a Witch Doctor. That's incredible. Like, that's actually unreal.
And not only did they, oh god, dude, that crush was.
I mean, I understand it. Like, he doesn't have the vision we do, right? Like, he had to smoke gets popped. There's no one in his immediate vicinity. That is the most like high percentage chance you're going to get it. It was just super unfortunate timing around the
I wish I had the
wraparound.
replay because it looks like they come high ground, smoke breaks right here. They're all standing right here, and then
No, they were here when it broke.
So they're behind the trees.
And so he's wrapping around at the exact moment he blinks into here because he assumes that's where they are. So he was correct, but it was just this like quarter-second timing.
I see. Okay, so this tree actually did fog them. All right,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just tunnel visioning here with my Gosu vision. So he was trying to like intercept their path and like kind of blinked over where they were and just barely misjudged it. I got it. All right. Noble effort. Tough break. But it works out in the end.
Yeah. Now, right, looking to get aggressive, but look with the dire. They're like, hey, guys, I think they might be smoking. Chilling in base, doing nothing.
Limp has the Aghanims now. He's uprooted the Whomping Willow.
Oh, nice one.
Really, it looks like the Whomping Willow. It's a big-ass tree he's got there.
The Crystal Dryad item, I believe it is called. Indeed it is.
Isn't that the old Star Ladder item?
No, that's the Star Ladder set. The item, I think, was an immortal from like a compendium or something.
Oh.
Had the ancient mage but known what corruption his scepter would inflict upon the world, he would have burned and buried it and sown salt over its cursed grave. For when carried in a fist of stone, Aghanim's scepter unleashes the spirit of Crystal Dryad, and no foe is safe. Wow, that's some hefty lore.
That really
I didn't even
is.
know people type lore that long anymore.
That's immortal level lore, dude.
It's
Have some
deserving.
respect.
What about the monkey? Is it a floor? Oh wow, it does. It's actually long. From the treetops, bonkers watched. That's the first sentence. From the treetops, bonkers have watched. I'm not even gonna finish it. That's all I care about. All right. Well, bonkers still watching. Shadowblade for the Drow. Did Doom ever get a Shadowblade yet? No, he just his drum splats.
Negative. I like that little monkey cosmetic. I play a fair bit of Witch Doctor, and I like the sound the coconut makes. I thought that was a good one.
I'm jealous of his frog, dude.
Yeah. It also kind of fits Witch Doctor because he's like tropical and Jamaican, so it's reasonable they could have access to coconuts.
I don't think they are going to do anything about this Roche.
I don't think so either. They're gonna let it go. They are not in a position to contest. Although honestly, they have everything up. They probably could have had they been privy. Blink Dagger Deso up on Dandy, and probably a BKB on the way. Ogre Club.
Movement speed increased by 16% and attack speed increased by 60. Whew. That's so fast. It's like I'm shredding these waves.
Yeah? Are you ogling the bloodlust?
Yeah, man. It's too good.
Good old Ogre. I actually did play Ogre in a couple games after you told me, like, dude, he's a great low-tier pub hero. You just fucking run at people. get it, move, get some raindrops, and just go hit them, and it actually works. Like,
Yeah,
you just,
it's very good.
don't overthink it. You don't need to get fancy. Just find enemy, right-click enemy, and sit there. Maybe throw fire occasionally, and
It carries who to pick as well. For all you guys out there that want to win some MMR, just tell them who to pick. Just be like, yo, just play TA, or play, like, just make them pick something you can bloodlust.
oh,
make
the
them god
toss
tier.
back almost gets him, but it's a creep.
Oh, double crush on the high ground.
Yep. Will there be follow-up though? Relocate
Nice
out.
save.
Dendy ready to fight. They go in. They destroy EGM.
Doom would have got
Multi-cast
annihilated
here.
there with the amplified damage.
Yeah. Low
that was a
ground.
huge
Tiny
relocation.
takes the silence. Now the relocate back, though he brings his friend with him. Stomp on 2. Tiny Wisp destroyed by the Drow Ranger. That one might have been a mistake. That poor Tiny, man.
How did you like limit that?
Yeah, that one's pretty brutal. That's like...
I mean, there must have been, because they have no BKBs, right? So the play must have been, okay, I'm going to relocate you back in, and you just immediately avalanche, but they missed the timing. 'Cause it would have been a 5-man avalanche, I'm pretty sure.
It was also just well timed by the Slardar. He was,
Yeah,
he
that's
was
what I'm
ready.
saying.
at
Like,
one
General just out-timed.
Yeah. And they still have Aegis, of course, on Dendy. He jumps EGM, takes the brunt of the burst. Radiant, they've already glyphed it. Now the Deso putting in some... Man, we're 23 minutes in. Navi. Is there a Barracks prediction this game? I sure hope not. Dendy initiated on now, open wounds, but it's General is ready to crush. Drow Ranger up on the high ground, laying in the arrows onto the Dune. He's getting low. Dendy will fall, but remember, he's got the Aegis. Death Ward starting to lay in some damage. Well done by EGM. Drow Ranger takes the Doom, and it will be the end of her. Now Dendy on the run, probably not getting out of this one. Reflection will expire. Limmer Cape buys him some time, but he can't get off the blink. They've got the stuns. Got the AoE damage. They've got everything except detection. Blink, Dendy. Blink, he can't blink. Oh, he's got the refraction. They've got the detection. Dendy dies.
Jeez. Thanks, Courier. They
That
look
was-
forward on their style.
Oh
And
shit,
so-
they're gonna get another. Yeah, all right, Alliance. Wow, more than a sign of life. They get a full cleanup.
That is a huge swath of gold.
5K network swing. Hey there, ho there, hi there, neighbor.
Winner's Curse kills EGM for a solo kill for Seneko. Well, Glimmer. Oh, the juke back. Yo, Seneko. What? This guy's so good at Winter Wyvern, honestly.
Dire's middle tower is under
Holy
there
shit,
we
he's
go.
gonna live.
Yep.
A friggin' player.
All right, pretty slick.
Okay,
So there were
total
0
number of
smoke
smoke.
gangs
All right,
by
so we're just saying
25
0
minutes.
forever now. Because there must have been one smoke gank.
Were there?
I feel like the coding's just wrong, but I don't really know.
Dire's middle tower
But were
is
there
under
smokes that
attack.
actually got kills? I know people use smokes, but did they find kills?
I don't know.
I
We
can't
did see
remember.
quite a few
I
with
wasn't-
smokes.
Yeah, I can't think of a specific example, but we're at this is game 5. They're all starting to blur together a little bit, you know. Lines are melting here. Desolator up on Loader.
Loader doder.
Loader and Fader. Uh-oh, I missed a kill on Io because I was ogling Oda. I like this mask on the Lifestealer. It makes him look very demonic.
Have you ever
I
seen
also like
China
his-
Lifestealer?
I have, but I can't remember what
Shit's
he looks
hilarious.
like off the top of my... Is he wearing just like a mask? That's
Yeah,
what they
he
do
has
for a
to wear,
lot
like,
of
a
them.
mask and
It's like a
stuff.
Bane mask. Shadow
Yeah.
Demon has one too. It literally looks like just... In Vlad's Offering, the little item icon looks different.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't have the... Let me look at it. I think it's the same except it doesn't have the teeth. They just basically literally like Bane, not the purple, not Antropos. Fucking Batman Bane. It would be very painful. That guy, that fucking mask. They just
Is
put
that-
that on every hero.
Is it Tom Hardy who plays him?
I don't know.
I think it is.
Might be.
I
I actually don't know.
Well,
Deckard
Alliance,
Cain reincarnate.
that's actually. I mean, they just went from almost losing racks to a giant pushback here. So
But-
I'm pretty
but so,
surprised.
Riddle me this trend. Just pull up the gold graph. So
Yeah.
that was a 5K net worth swing. They were behind by 5K before the start, and now on the graph it is only like a 1K difference. How is that?
What are you talking about?
Net worth?
It was a 3K swing total. Wasn't it?
I thought it was 3K plus and then minus 1,500 for the losing team. So like, 4.5-ish K swing. Maybe I'm misremembering. I'm just totally crazy.
No,
but
4.5. That sounds because that's almost 7K that they were up, and then it went down to about 3, and then now they're just farming faster on the Dire, and they killed the Witch Doctor.
I'm doing that thing where I'm just rounding, like, oh yeah, it's near the 5K line. That's 5K, but you're right. It's nearly 7,500. It's like,
yeah.
Okay, I get it. I just can't read charts. I'm sorry. That was a bad question. That was not a good use of your analytical abilities, Trent.
It's okay. They're not that deep anyway. That's about as far as I go. Dendy.
Oh no, he gets tossed back
Tossed
into a
to the doom. All right. Alley-oop. I like it.
That's clutch. That's just like a showboat kill. Now they're okay. They want more mid. They find art style.
I really like that they're playing this. Like, relocate for a support. We already killed the TA, so let's just immediately get an and one. TA will be back up, and relocate will be back up. So, like, let's use it right now and get another kill.
Yeah.
Smart.
Clutch.
Doom's putting in work, too. Now he's a blink.
Like, Alliance plays Wisp so well, and part of that is, like, how they've adjusted the style, where I feel like Wisp used to be more about these... I don't know the right way to articulate
It used to be all relocate ganks. That's like all I
It's like all relocate ganks, and it's more like big play relocate ganks, like surprise ganks. This is more just like, it's just an assistance. Like, okay, we got to pick off now, like you said, let's relocate for a support. It's just not a little, it feels more like complementary instead of like the driving force.
Like, look right now, he's not tethering Limp, despite Limp attacking a building. Like, that's so different than old school IO Tiny.
Yeah.
The whole mentality is different.
Yes, exactly. And it's kind of cool to see how it's evolved.
Yeah.
It's also neat to see that we have a team that still like really holds true to this old school hero that like they're like, no, we believe, and they find a way to make it work and adjust the style. Same with kind of the Bat Rider, it's kind of interesting that the game has that level of diversity.
We're very fortunate in Dota.
We are. That's the other thing I took away from that podcast with Cap and all those other guys was, man, I'm glad I'm working in Dota right now. Jesus Christ, sounds like those league casters got a lot of bullshit they've got to deal with. My God, we're living dreams. We just do whatever we want.
And we're all god awful, so somehow things just keep working out.
Somehow, I don't know, man. There comes a point of like diminishing returns on professionalism where it's cool to have those really big blockbuster events that are like on TV and people don't curse and they all look nice and are color coordinated and shit. But there's some magic that gets lost when 80% of the Dota you watch is just like stiff dudes in suits that are afraid to curse.
Say things like, "Oh well, now they what item do you think you will purchase here?" That's fine.
Everyone's just trying to be serious and like one up each other and like protect their brands and like like what happened to the days just doing a panel with Grant and Slacks and just fucking around and going, "Goo, ahoy, ahoy, hey." Hey, you want to see Mr. Quacker suck me off? Like there's a time and a place for everything, and I'm glad that we have like that mixture.
Thanks for the help, guys. We'll amplify damage on road.
Here we go. Limp with a huge setup. Slardar, he's the one that's the Doom. And the Witch Doctor unfortunately just gets obliterated. But on the other side, Winter's Curse comes down, buys Slardar a little bit of time. Looking like an okay fight for Alliance. They go 1-for-1, but now the BKB for Ditya is done. Lifestealer looking for a bit more. Nice silence from Ditya, but I fear it won't be enough. Indeed, it won't. They've got a dust, and the Shadow Blade won't save him this time. I'm not going to lie. I'm having a little bit of trouble calling my play-by-play with all this bullshit caught up on my stream.
Did you not get Stun Bears, dude?
No, dude, I keep seeing like rooted and it's like
no,
right there. I'm looking at Slardar and I couldn't tell who it was at first. Like,
no, it's impossible. I had to turn them all off because.
Can you riddle me this?
Press the arrow on the top left. Press gears. Press options. And then on the right hand side, I think it's right here. Disable status text. Bottom
status
right.
text. Yeah. Okay, that's the main one. I guess I get rid of damage numbers too. That probably doesn't help.
Yeah, that's all you have to do, though. Yeah.
So now, is this like normal, or is it some of the new stuff? I want to see what it looks like now.
It gets rid of the stun bar.
Okay.
Thankfully. Yeah, you can't cast it, dude. Like,
it's like too much clutter. I can't see spells and units. It's terrible.
No. Really bad.
I don't mind playing with it because it sort of feels like it's like the first time I installed the countdown timers on World of Warcraft when you're playing arenas and it counts everybody's cooldowns for you and you're just like, wow, great. I can see his trinkets coming up in 2 seconds. Let's kill him. You know, it reminds me of that, so I like it. But thank you, man.
It's super good for pubs.
I can't believe it took me 5 games to finally I've been suffering the last 4 games and bottling it up, and finally I had to let it out.
I tried one cast and made it like 10 minutes. Like I honestly I'm so used to using the names as who the hero is for the game. Like I know the art style is ogre this game, so whenever I see that color, I just say ogre.
Yeah.
But like the models, like it's true. The color is brutal, man. All these immortals, all these particles. Like if I look at Drow and TA right now, like without their names, I'm just like, okay, what? You know, the heat of battle gets tough, dude.
Yeah, dude. I know. I have the exact same problem. It's been tripping me up this whole time. So here we go. Smoke wrap around the backside of Na'Vi. They're out of outer towers. They're smoke. With only about 5 seconds left. Let's see if they can make the jump. Limp farming on the low ground. Maybe they can grab the...
Remember, Tiny has Aegis.
Oh no, but it goes the other way. They find Slardar. He gets taken out of the fight before it even starts. Now Seneko gets brought down. Na'Vi lose 2 straight away, and it's about to be 2 more.
Damn, weather
on the run. And now the relocate. BKB pop by Dendi. Hanskin. He'll heal up. And once Dendi's BKB is done, he should be in a world of hurt. Meanwhile, on the other side, relocate back out. It's still only 2-0, but Na'Vi were the aggressors there. And it completely
And they still
backfired.
have Aegis and Butterfly on Limp. This game is looking like it should be over, more than likely. Like, just taking high ground seems like
dude,
ease.
I feel like I just pooped and I didn't even know that I had to poop, you know? Like, casting that felt so much better. I could just see their names.
I hear ya. Look how fast they annihilate that.
Yeah. This one's feeling the dunzo.
Made
You
it
still
past
have a
the
little bit of
Drow
hope,
status.
Yeah, 34 minutes. She's just not big enough now. You know, like what next item could you go for that would change the state of things? And I can't really think of one. You know, Butterfly, I guess maybe, but even that.
I feel like it's more on like Seneko and General, basically. Like one big Winter's Curse. If you Winter's Curse the IO, that would be pretty huge. Trying to blow him up right at the start of the fight. If you Winter's Curse the Doom in a good moment, that could be it.
They just have to catch the initiation with Slardar. He has a 10-second BKB now. He can't get caught. He is like that key hero that has to at least stun 1 or 2 to start off the fight. If they can't find that, I don't think they really have too much hope in the rest of the engagement. 2,300 gold up on Tiny. Maybe a Moon Shard in his future before too long. And not that much time left on the Aegis. Just over a minute. So maybe they'll use it to finish off this tier 2 tower up top. Perhaps, eh?
Just farm on your own. Of course, they know the IO's there. You might see them wrap around. Do they have a scan? Of course, scan's not really worth an IO kill, I don't think.
Winter Wyvern. TP's home.
Did he just miss that one?
I don't know.
Blink Avalanche, but did not connect.
I guess. Alright. I don't know if we even used the scan. They're like, where the hell did that bird go? God damn.
Alright, there's Hanskin.
Stunned up.
This can leave him?
He's hasted.
Oh my god.
He still lives.
Oh, they're going for buildings.
Yeah, it's all about the objectives. They'll finish off our style, perhaps. Nope. Limp doesn't overstep it. Focuses on the tier 3s. Bottom lane there. 1, 2. Well, something like 3 shot, 4 shot.
And I'm out. Later. IO Tiny, ladies and gentlemen.
What a combo. Yeah, 36 minutes in. I guess you can't say this is a surprise. But now Loda is just ridiculously farmed. Look at his inventory, man. He's got a Basher. Demon Edge, looking for that MKB probably.
Is under attack.
Could even be a Daedalus. Hell, even get a Rapier.
Dire's top
Come on, Loda.
Actually, you know what? Deadly Rapier is not the worst idea. Actually, he needs an MKV. Never mind. Forgot.
He does have a lot of gold.
Because, like, if you think about the math of a Rapier, what is it? It's like 300 damage, right?
350, I thought. Oh,
330. That's what it is. So, if you have 30% evasion, then you're only doing 100. You're only getting 110 damage, right? It's 35% evasion anyway. But let's say So you're getting like 100 damage out of a rapier, theoretically, right? Compared to an MKB, which gives you plus 60 damage, some attack speed, and the guarantee that you're not going to miss, plus the bash chance.
But TA, what about Psyblades? Can you evade Psyblade?
Oh, I see. So if you, yeah, that's true. If you like hit the creep, then into him, then yeah, that would work with meld.
Yes. So I see what you mean with that like evasion 30% like reduction thing, but in team fights, TA.
I mean, good luck.
Changes it.
Like getting that onto a tiny though.
We're like ultra theory crafting here. The MKB is safer, reliable damage on that key target. That's the takeaway.
Yeah.
All right, Na'Vi in dire straits, down by 14k. The classic matchup. These teams know each other well. This is where Na'Vi historically has tended to thrive with their backs up against the wall.
I wonder how many of their games have had an IO Tiny in El Clasico.
Probably a disgusting
like what percent?
amount.
Yeah.
It's probably gross.
Or at least an IO, like TI, when IO just get traded back and forth every game.
Yeah. Big T rocking the moonshot there.
Wow, I wonder how many people who watch Dota now have never watched TI3 finals. Probably a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
we
so
have
weird
a
to
lot
think
of
of.
new spectators, and you got to think some people stopped watching since then. So like,
Yeah.
it's not just a difference of how much the number has grown, but there's also some overlap there. So that's probably a fair chunk. TI3, like, God, man, that finals is probably like one of my most memorable esports. Just like, I can't believe how insane this is. Kind of, just unmatched.
I worked I worked at 6 a.m. the next morning, 40 minutes away, but I still stayed home to watch it with my brother and my friend, and it was just like unreal. Because it ended at like, I want to say like 3 a.m. my local time. So then I drove the 40 minutes and then slept for 2 hours, and then worked roofing the whole day. I was like, I might die, but this was worth it.
Yeah, no, I didn't see all of it live. I watched some of the VODs, but I was still just like, I remember pausing it and then watching it again, like watching the $1 Million Dream Coil again and being like,
oh, so good.
It's just like mind-blowing how close that shit was. Here we go. The fight breaks out. Dendi initiated on first. EGM now the target of choice, but Ghost Scepter keeps him alive. They lose the Drow Ranger. She buys back immediately, but it is not looking good for Na'Vi. They're just getting cleaned up slowly but surely. Dendi, BKB soon to expire. Loses his footing. It's actually a good death ward from EGM there. Pushes him back. Dit'Yara caught by the stun. Not a game-ending fight. They end up getting a kill on Loda. It's a 1-for-3 with the buyback, but Wiggles Alliance close to the victory point. Another successful fight, and still.
Did we talk about this heart yet? While we're going on about TI3 finals.
Loader?
The IO heart.
Negative. I have not clicked on that. What in the world, Hanskin, you dog?
That's clowny.
Radiant's top
You
tower
little
is
devil.
under attack.
I mean, obviously the regen is insane.
You can get it, but it's about like a wisp being that far. I mean, 2 lanes of barracks up, I guess you're destined to get some farm at some point. You know, he's got 10k net worth, so.
Dude, does IO always look this cool now?
What do you mean?
Like all these, like, what's up with all these lines shooting out of him?
Hasn't he always had that?
Are they always that bright? Did I up my graphics or something?
I don't know. I mean, they look a little bit bigger and longer than usual. Maybe they added some extra tendrils or something.
It looks pretty long.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Roche dead to the Dire. They eat the cheese. They've still got Aegis on the Drow. The fight breaks out, but do they have the damage? They're trying to get out, and it looks like everyone makes it. Wow. Okay, Na'Vi get away with that. They get Roche, they get the Aegis. They do have to burn the cheese, if I'm not mistaken. So that's a little unfortunate, but overall, I mean, hey, that's great, dude. When you're down 2 lanes of barracks, we can just sneak out and get an Aegis on your Drow. She didn't even have to use BKB there either, so she still has her 8-second charge, and they could still take a fight if Alliance try to force it now.
I mean, is there like any chance they win this game though? I have like completely written this off like 10 minutes ago.
3.5%.
Repeating.
Nope, just
no, just flat.
period.
Jonas is gonna like blink sheep on like 3 heroes, and it's gonna be dope. Pretty hyped up for this.
Yeah. The only reason like I think it's non-zero is because like how fast they can push, man. They have Winter Wyvern, TA, Drow Ranger. If they get a Winter Wyvern, take somebody out straight away, get a couple of side blades. You know, they've got an MKB now where they could kill some of these evading targets. If they win a fight, they could push up the mid and do some work. You know,
The Drow bot back.
3.5, man. You know, it's pretty low.
Fiend's not here.
Limp taking some damage. BK pop by General. He gets tossed back, relocate out. Where's the Winter's Curse? Yeah, he's back.
The one buyback they have.
King War Grim. Why didn't they Winter's Curse it? What do you...
I think Snake knows it has to be like perfect.
That's it, like they're saving it for the game winner? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Like if Winter's Curse is down and they walk high ground, what do you do?
Well, I mean, that just looked like... Well, I guess they wouldn't have killed the Tiny. Okay, yeah, maybe you should hold it.
I feel like Limp can just sell this
Smoke
helm
now.
and buy
Smoke
a
on
BKB.
smoke. Oh, big on Blink. Who actually gets the catch? General. He dies first. Oh, what a tough game for this Lord. Now Artstyle, the big bad ogre. Looks like he could be the target that falls low. He takes the Winter's Curse, but only get him down to about 30% HP. Does it set up the kill for Dendi? It actually does. Navi, maybe they can take this fight. Drow dies, but she's got the Aegis. Now she comes back. It's Alliance on the back foot. Silence from Drow falls a bit short. Artstyle up on the high ground all by himself. He's not going to be able to make it out of this one. Now Drow jumped on by Limp. Cold Embrace. Ditya stays alive just a bit longer, but EGM dropping the Death Ward, having the dance party, demoralizing the likes of Navi into a GG. Well played, G2A.com. Takes another loss. Bummer.
That's a tough game to win for Alliance, I feel like.
Yep.
Like, despite having the Eye of Tiny and stuff, like, you're up against the Drow.
Did you take Alliance for number 4?